no. Let's go. Ooh, let's go. Come on now. Let's freaking go. Are we live? Let me refresh that. We're live. Let's go. The season has been so long. It's probably going to end up being around 4 months. Let's see. We started this early August. Like around the 10th or so. And then it went all the way to, so it's been early September is 1 month. Early October is 2 months. Early November would be 3. Oh, that'd be 3 months. Okay. We're around 3 months. And it's all come down to this. Did we have the team set up? I'm not sure if we had the team set up. It's okay. It's okay. We will set it up. It's been a while. Indeed, it's been a while. But we're finally into the semifinal round. A huge round where anything could happen. Front runner is well, let's just pull that up. Aunz. The Aunz link. Let's switch to a smaller webcam and then boom, there we go. Hamilton, they upset me. In multiple ways. They were the underdog and they came from back from being down on the brink of elimination, and they also made me very upset that I got eliminated. But that is over, and we're on to the Melbourne Wallabies against Hamilton, Hobart Devils against Sydney. Upset ability is still high with Hamilton and Hobart. I mean, well, Worm is obviously the #1 player in the league as far as offense goes. And just the way that he controls the ball a lot helps a lot of things. What just happened? What was that? Anyways, I just got something. I don't know what that was. Virus, maybe? No, it definitely wasn't. I think it was just some extension bugging. Something like, I think my clock. I think that was for my clock. I don't remember though. Anyways, so yeah. We have Worm with the huge scoring upset ability going against a team that's very defensive. I really like that. I think it's interesting to see Worm go up against a super defensive team while he's high offense. I think that naturally will create sort of a low scoring game. But it'll be harder for Melbourne to score against them, I think. Hobart, they do have some upset ability, but I think if I had to put my life on it and I had to pick one of the worst seeded teams, I'd put Hamilton. I'd pick Hamilton. Hobart is they're a team. They're a team, but 10-1 Sydney just does what they do, but better pretty much. I prefer to go for, I think Hamilton has a different strategy to Melbourne. Sydney has basically the same strategy as Hobart. They just do it way better. Better defensively, too, for Sydney, I believe. Or was they? Was they or was they not? Oh, I can see it right there. I'm dumb. 34 goals allowed. 36. Barely better at defense. To be fair, Brisbane was the second best defensive team. And they got eliminated by Hobart. So defense means nothing to them. They're pretty similar. Goals allowed wise. Goals scored, they're up on them by 20 though. And then of course wins, they're up by them by a lot. Alright. Let me reset those to default. We're gonna get right into this pretty soon. I just gotta make sure that I got everything set up. I thought I did. I don't remember, and I would rather just not risk it. What is that? No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Oh, there we go. Okay. The first game today is gonna be between it's gonna be the Hobart Devils and Sydney Penguins. They're gonna be playing in a daytime game for them. Then the nighttime game, Melbourne and Hamilton. And that will flip tomorrow. So tomorrow, Sydney will get the nighttime, and daytime will go to the Hamilton Eruption and the Melbourne Wallabies. Okay, it looks legit. It's the right colors and everything, so guess we can get into this now. Oh boy. We got player introductions for game 1. Just like the last series, the first game of each series will be player introductions. After that, it's mostly just recap highlights for the other games. Except for if there's a game 7, there will be like a hype intro probably. Or game 5, you know. But for the most part, we go pretty crazy for the first game and then settle down after that. Alright, let's get ready. I need to record this, don't I? Don't mess up that again. Alright, here we go.
The Hobart Devils took swift sweeping of Brisbane. Great teamwork and patience have landed them here in Sydney. And now Hobart will face the biggest test. Bottomless Prime. Only losing one game all season. Putting up stat lines better than entire teams. He has one goal. Aunz champions. Hobart is all that is standing in his way. 5 games to decide. Who will move on?
Oh, now there we go. Wildfire towards the net. Oh, a save from Rafa. I think. And Bottomless Prime strikes first. It's 3s on the scoreboard. 122 on the net, and what a save by Rafa. That was earlier. That's a bad hit from St. Peter. And Penguin Bot scores. Sydney takes the lead. A high-scoring matchup this one is. Yesterday was low-scoring, and Penguin Bot just got frozen. Didn't know how to react. And Bottomless Prime, a quick turnaround, and they have 2 goals. Welcome to DFH Stadium for Game 1 of a 5-game series between the Sydney Sounds and the Hobart Devils. The Hobart Devils coming from Brisbane, where they swept the Dingoes, and the Sydney Sounds have been waiting here patiently through round 1 to have their chance at going to the championship. The winner of this series will play in the Aunz Championship against the winner of Melbourne and Hamilton. Now let's kick it down to the field for player introductions. We'll start with the away team, the Hobart Devils, and their star player Rafa. In round 1, he had a score of 833, 2 goals, 2 assists, 2 saves on 4 shots, including a game winner in game 1. Now let's take a look at his teammate Bribblebot. His round 1 performance consisted of a score of 719, 4 goals, no assists, no saves on 3 shots, and the series winning goal in overtime of game 2 to send them where they are now here in Sydney. Speaking of Sydney, let's go check out the home team, the Sydney Sounds. We'll start with their star player, Bottomless Prime. On the season, a score of 8,906, 48 goals, 8 assists, 8 saves, and 82 shots. He is an MVP finalist for the AUNZ regular season. And now let's take a look at his teammate PenguinBot. His season stats: 3,872 score, 17 goals, 12 assists, a save on 27 shots, as he helped his team get to 10 wins, a 10-1 record, and the #1 seed here in the playoffs. And now we'll send it down to the field for kickoff of game number 1 on Psyonix. Here we go. Game number 1 right here on the Psyonix network. And it gets started with a hit into the Hobart zone. And Bottomus Prime early off the crossbar. Ribblebot trying to take it the other way, puts it through, and they score! Hobart gets the first goal of the semifinals. Bottomus Prime missed it high, and Ribblebot took it directly the other way. This would be a huge upset for the one-loss Sydney Sounds to lose in the semis. Oh, Rafa went up for the shot. They have some energy here early, but Bottomus Prime responds. Oh, it's off the post, but it's still sitting there. Can he get that in net? No, he misses it wide. Remember, Sydney was not able to play in round 1. They got the bye, so they might be a little bit cold. They need to warm up a little bit. Whereas this Hobart team has been playing. They at least played 2 games during this stretch. And, oh, a save from Rafa! Now Rafa going aerial. Gribble. He's going to try and possess it. Bottomus Prime hits it off his top. Rafa coming in! A demo, but Rafa couldn't put it on net. Now it is going towards the net, and Bottomus Prime with a save. Rafa going backwards. Trying to put that on net. Oh, what a shot! It's 2-0 Hobart. He goes backwards, and then hits it off the wall, flipping midair, and then hitting it midair into the net. And Bribblebot paving the way for him. Creating that lane to score that incredible goal. And Rafa now wins the face-off. Bribblebot going for it. No one's hit it yet. Bribble has possession. Gives it to Rafa. Bottomus Prime knocks that away. Hobart has a lot of momentum going right now. Sydney needs to get a goal. And Rafa hits that one away. Sydney has come back very often in these sorts of situations, but they usually do it. They usually come back pretty quickly. And oh, PenguinBot can't get that one. There's something off about this Sydney team today. And oh, Bribblebot! Oh, can't get that out of there. That one's towards the net. Can Bottomus Prime put it on net? No. And now Rafa, a potential breakaway. No. Bottomus Prime's there. Bottomus Prime hits that one over Bribble, but Bribble's going to hit that one away. And we're halfway through game 1. Sydney without a goal. Oh, Rafa, what a move! Still has it. Bribble pushes it through. Oh, couldn't get it on net. Bottomus Prime sends that away. 2 minutes left in game 1. Sydney needs some offense, needs to attack. And oh, Bottomus Prime with an incredible goal. And Sydney gets their first goal of the playoffs. The self-pass is the best pass. That's what they say. And he just made a brilliant self-pass into an incredible angle goal. A tight angle there. He had to fit that into. And oh, Bottomus Prime trying to push for a second. Oh, but good defense. Bribble controlling. Now Rafa taking it up. Rafa makes a move on Bottomus Prime. Towards the net! Can Rafa put that in? No! And Penguinbot gets that cleared. Now Bribble trying to make an attack. Oh, Bottomless Prime off his top. And that is going to tie it. Sydney has tied the game. He took it off of Bribblebot's top. And then deposited that into the goal after it hit off the wall. Wow. Sydney has responded. They've tied up the game. It took them a little bit longer than usual, but they have tied it. And now what is Rafa doing? That one's going towards the net. And Penguinbot has given Sydney the lead. 3 unanswered goals for the Sydney Sounds. Now Hobart, who had all the momentum, they've lost it. No momentum. Sydney has all the momentum. And Bottomless Prime. Just going to try and get that out of there. He's going to let Penguinbot do the work up front. Bribblebot, not sure what he's doing here. He's got to get that away from the middle. But he pushes it through. No goal. And oh, now that one's going center. No one's there though. Under a minute left. Can Hobart get a late goal to tie it? Oh my gosh, Bribble! No! Penguinbot saves it! Rafa, that's high! Hits it again, that's high! Bribblebot goes under it! And Bottomless Prime has a breakaway! But oh my gosh, it's an own goal! Rafa own goal! And that's probably gonna end game 1. It wasn't going in until Rafa hit it. They're down 2. Sydney with a 2-goal lead. It looks like game 1 is likely going to go to the Sounds. They'll take a big comeback here for this Hobart team. They had their opportunity, but Rafa hit it high twice. An incredible save by Penguinbot before that. And now 14 seconds left. That one's gonna get hit by Bottomless Prime. Is that gonna be another one? No, saved by Rafa. But it doesn't matter. Time runs out. Sydney takes game 1. And they're gonna be here tomorrow night for game 2, wearing their yellow alternates. Hobart took the 2-0 lead early, but then 4 unanswered from Sydney. Bottomless Prime with a hat trick. And just like that, Sydney has the series lead. So long from DFH Stadium on the Psyonix Network. Woo! Lead early. Lead early. Didn't mean nothing though. Just make sure I have the right scoreboard. Yep, that's game 3-1. Wait, nope, that's the wrong scoreboard. Did I have the right scoreboard for that game? I did. Why do I have the wrong one for here? Good thing I checked. I was gonna probably do it without checking. But good thing I did. Where are we? It should be Melbourne, Hamilton, game 1. Bang. Yeah. Come on. Melbourne's going to be wearing their white alternates for this night game, and Hamilton's going to be wearing their away jerseys, their aways. And then I'm just gonna put that into the RO bots and we're good, right? So Worm and Adversity against St. Peter and Stick. and set that to Champions Field. All right. Take a little water break after that game. Oh yes, I need to post the stats. In stats, Jarape. Good win for Sydney. It would have been a much better win for Hobart, though. I think Sydney is kind of expected to take game one. Hobart, if they won that, that would put heavy implications on the whole thing. I thought they were going to do it. They were up 2-0. Well, I guess they didn't really think they were going to do it. But I just know Sydney usually comes back in these. The only one where they didn't come back was Gold Coast, and they lost. So if they didn't come back, yes, they would have lost. But they usually come back. So that's why I didn't have the highest of hopes. But yeah, I think we're ready now. Oh wait, we do need to do the other intro, because this is not that same game. This is a new intro. Melbourne versus Hamilton. I like this one a lot, and I think you guys will like this game a lot. So let's get right into it, I guess. Okay, just make sure everything is ready. Scoreboard. Yeah. All right. Oh wait, let's switch to Aunz. This is the Aunz network. I think I'm ready. Start recording. Let's go.
Hamilton snuck into the playoffs on the final day of the regular season. They got put on the brink of elimination in round 1. But the eruption wouldn't go down. It took an overtime victory and a last-minute goal to get to Melbourne. But they are here and ready to battle. This battle will be hard fought. The home team Melbourne Wallabies built on great defense and opportunistic scoring. St. Peter led the league in goals allowed and held Worm to 1 goal in their only matchup. If Melbourne can win the series, they have 7 games waiting for them right here at Champions Field. It's 5 games, 5 battles to determine who moves on and who is going home.
I was gonna land in front. Stick ties the game. Melbourne with the response. Worm is gonna go for it, and he's gonna give them the lead.
Blood is running, heart is pumping as the battle gets closer.
And now it's sitting out in front of the net. And Stick scores with 46 seconds left. Melbourne strikes. And Worm has scored another one.
We'll be screaming out, we can be here.
And here we are at Champions Field for Game 1 of the semi-final series between the Melbourne Wallabies and Hamilton Eruption. Hamilton won in a best-of-3 matchup over Wellington, all 3 games going to the final minute tied. But they fought their way through that to get to this point right here. And now we're going to send you down to the field for the player introductions of this semi-final series. Starting with the away team. Their star player, Worm, with a score of 2,272. 10 goals, 0 assists, 3 saves on 18 shots through 3 games of round 1. Their demo master, Adversity Bot, a score of 148, 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 saves on 1 shot through those 3 games, but he provided a lot of demos and bumps to open up lanes for Worm. And now let's send it over to the home team, the Melbourne Wallabies. Their star player, St. Peter, guarding the goal. This season he had a score of 3,663. 8 goals, 6 assists, 16 saves on 10 shots, as well as making sure his team only allowed 16 goals all season to opponents. We have the offense for the Melbourne Wallabies. It's Stick, a score of 4,646 on the season, with 25 goals, no assists, but 5 saves to go along with his 43 shots on the season, as he has provided almost all the offense for this Melbourne team. We have set the stage for this best of 5 to see who goes to the championship. It all starts now. Game 1 on the Aunz network. Here we go. Worm meeting Stick and St. Peter on the face-off. Worm's gonna push offense right away. Stick not, or St. Peter not in the goal. Stick was in the goal. Some demos happening early from adversity. Worm hitting that up. Stick, this is in front of the net. And Worm with the last second to save. It looked like a disaster, but somehow it didn't go in the net. Stick sending that into the corner. Stick on, not on net. Had an opportunity, couldn't put it on net. Worm hasn't been able to push anything early. But here we go, a demo from adversity. Can he get St. Peter? He does! He's going towards the net! Over, Stick, and in! Worm gets the first goal between Melbourne and Hamilton in this semi-final matchup. And that's a beautiful setup. He gets possession, and adversity bot demos not just Stick, but also St. Peter. Stick is able to respawn, but Worm is able to make a move over him. That's brilliant. And oh, he's going for St. Peter. Oh, but adversity bot hits it himself. Mistakes like that can cost you games. But oh, St. Peter is getting it from adversity bot. And now Worm over both. It's trickling towards, but oh, St. Peter's able to recover. Adversity bot doing a pretty good job early, but now it's Stick. Putting that not on net, but it's in front of the net, and Stick couldn't get it in the net. Stick has had opportunities. He hasn't been able to capitalize on them early. Maybe the long wait in between their last game has caused this. And oh, Worm can't get that over St. Peter's head. St. Peter playing great defense. Other than the time where he was not on defense because he got demoed. Worm, what is he doing? Oh my god, that was dangerous. But it's a play that we've actually seen a few times from him in the season. And Worm over St. Peter! A 2-0 lead for Hamilton. That was a quick move. Getting the boost and slamming it right over St. Peter. He's used to the slow play of Worm. Getting possession and flicking it over, but Worm just went straight to it there. And got the best of St. Peter. Can't blame adversity bot for that one. A demo on Stick. Oh man, it's going to be hard for Melbourne to create any offense, and they need 2 goals, by the way. And Worm playing that kind of smart here. Just give it to them. Make them try and create some offense on you. Worm couldn't tap that again. St. Peter with a clear. I think at this point you should probably target Stick if you're, yeah, and he is. Adversity bot will target Stick because he is going to be their offense if they come back. So just make sure that he isn't able to control at all. And here comes Worm over Stick, but St. Peter's there. He's going to get a save credited for that. 1:56 left. Still nothing from Melbourne. And here we go. Stick. Is that on net? No. Another missed opportunity from Stick. And now here comes a Worm's going to take it. Adversity bot following. Worm, can he get that over? He can, but it's not on the net. I believe that hit the corner of the post and crossbar. Now Stick has it. Oh, Adversity bot hit that one. Time running out though. Melbourne needs 2 goals. And now Worm going backwards. And that pinch is going to hit that one off to the right side. Now it's Worm on the attack. St. Peter's right there though. That one not going to be on net. Adversity Bot was able to get a demo and he gets one on Stick as well. A great game from Adversity Bot. Laying the demos on. Bumping St. Peter. Worms playing it slow, knowing that time is in their favor. Just 38 seconds away from a Game 1 victory, which would be huge for this Hamilton team. And oh, another demo. St. Peter can't hit it. Worm in possession. 24 seconds left. There's nothing that Melbourne can do. Time is going to run out. St. Peter towards his own net. That one's sitting there. Worm couldn't put that on net, but 13 seconds left. It doesn't matter. 10 seconds left. A save for St. Peter. They can't come back in time. And oh my god, it's going towards their own net. It's a goal for Stick with no time remaining. The shutout goes away, but it doesn't matter. Hamilton has won Game 1 and taken a lead in the series. That's 3 playoff victories in a row for this Hamilton team. Worm helped them get out to an early lead, and they did not look back. A 2-1 victory for Hamilton. Next game's going to be a huge one for Melbourne, as they will need to win that one and tie up the series heading into Hamilton. But no matter what, Hamilton will have a chance to advance at their own stadium in Neon Fields. The fans back at Hamilton are probably super excited. As you should be. A Game 1 victory. The upset for Hamilton. Trying to take down the number 2 Melbourne Wallabies. Game number 2 will be tomorrow at Champions Field daytime. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I told you. If there's gonna be anyone in the world that is going to upset, it is gonna be Hamilton. They have Worm. Worm is the X factor, and when Adversity Bot and Worm are working in sync like they were today, they're maybe impossible to beat. I mean, that was an incredible performance from Hamilton, and they take Game 1. Anyways, that was a fun stream. Thank you for watching. It's over. It's over. Going to Game 2 tomorrow. That's the end of this stream.